Friday, January 27th, 4:40 p.m. New York time, U.S. stock markets closed. We just completed another week. So we'll look at the 1 year chart. Yep, all this data is 1 year, and each candle represents 1 week. That's a higher time frame. So we can see much clearer. I will. Hopefully you understand. Then if you're just looking at the daily chart alone, yeah, we're looking at the whole candle represents the whole 5 trading days of the Dow Jones Industrial Average Index. It's one of the oldest stock indexes, and there's 30 companies in it. It's the 30 largest United States publicly traded companies are in this index. So we'll look at this, and then we'll look at the 30 companies, compare with them. So what happened here on the end of this week? Look at that. We made an inside candle. What does an inside candle mean? It simply means the high and low did not overtake the prior weekly candle. So I have it programmed to be yellow. Yep, see? The high and low here never went below the prior candle. It's an inside candle. And because this is hollow, it's equivalent to a green candle. Versus if it was a solid body like this, be equivalent to red. So yeah, it closed green for the week, but it didn't take out the high or low. It's an indecision candle. But this type of candle, because there's 2 candles here, it's a candle pattern, but it's in a huge consolidation, so it could be misleading. Yep, if it was on the bottom, be a stronger bullish pattern. But here, I wouldn't recommend that alone, taking it like that. Yep. Also, little insights. Economic news next week, next Wednesday, February 1st, the United States Central Bank, which the United States chose to label as the Federal Reserve, it's a central bank, will be having the vote on that day to either leave interest rates alone or change them. That will have a huge effect on the stock market. Yep. Okay. So again, we're here in a huge consolidation. Inside candle. Here's the low. Here's the low for the year right there. That green candle is the low of the year. And that green candle is the high of the year. See, it says 2023 year high. And here it says there. So it's huge consolidation. Let's open up the watch list. Yep, this is a watch list. Alphabetical order. The 30 companies. And side by side, we'll look at the individual stocks. First one be Apple. So Apple is trending. It's trending up. First, again, not happening here. So it's outperforming because it also made a new high for the year. It's outperforming the Dow. There's a low. Next, Alpha Mike Golf November. Again, the stock symbols are up here on the top left. It's performing worse than the Dow. It's made a new low for the year. Yep, broke below this consolidation. That is bearish. Look, earnings are the last day of this month. So it's already selling off hard. So they're insiders with Wednesday's insight, maybe inside trading, are already aware of or guessing it's going to be worse than expected earnings. So they're already selling. So I wouldn't recommend buying it. No, especially after a company reports its earnings. If they're worse than expected, you should be trading bearish. Versus if they're better than expected, you should be trading bullish. If you want to do dollar cost average or whatever method you want to do, because that's what the institutions do. They're not buying losers that are underperforming, unless you're some big fund called the ARC and Cathy Wood that manages it and doubles down. Yep, I wouldn't want to have her manage my money. Again, there are people that did outstanding last year, institutions, but hers was not. Next, American Express. Excuse me. American Express, new high for the year, outstanding. Yep, there was the low for the year. Huge trading range. It rejected, it tested, but then it closed above that 175. Yep, interesting because it's financials. Maybe they're not invested in crypto, so maybe they're one of the smarter financial institutions. Again, that's a huge trading range, and I think I need to do a little house upkeep. Yep, I want to label the midpoints. So to me, that's important. So what's midpoint? Midpoint is just the body, the high and low body when it's a bigger than average body. I like to label the midpoint because there's a point in time one would expect they're going to be retested And if they're retested, that could be a trade idea. It bounce off that or break below it and go lower. Time will tell. Yeah. So again, outstanding, all-time new high for the year. This one, leadership. Did it have earnings yet? Yep. Had earnings. Next, Boeing. Nope. It's not at the high. So here's the high for the year. Here's the low. But again, it closed green for the week. Bit of higher low than that prior candle, which was inside candle. It's an acceleration phase. Caterpillar, new high for the year. Outstanding. Outstanding. Charlie Romeo Mike, also new high for the year. Wow, interesting. That's retail sales force. This also tested the swing high, but it closed below it. Cisco, nope, inside candle, just like the Dow. Similarity. Yep. So here's the high for the year. Here's the low for the year. Indecision there. Chevron, Charlie Victor X-ray, new high for the year and rejected it. Wow. Yep. Look at that huge rejection. That's all selling up there. Made that new high, selling, closed red, and a black inside that prior week. Well, there's a low for the year. Yep, rejecting that swing high. Didn't even go up there. And Disney, new high for the year. Outstanding. Took out that swing high. Nice. And closed above it. Very good. Dow Chemical, also new high for the year. And broke above that inside candle. Goldman Sachs, another financial, actually made a new low for the year. Look at that. Lower high. See that high there? It made a lower low and a lower low on the, lower high and a lower low. New low for the year. Not good. Big difference than the other financial. Home Depot, inside candle. Look at that small trading range. So small. Very interesting. Tiny little candle. Yep, that's suspicious. Okay. That's not good. Something's, yep, needs to be further investigated. Honeywell, also inside candle. Lots of inside candles, a lot of indecision. Again, huge impulse move down that week before to this. Yeah, leaning more bearish bias, not good. Again, this was all consolidation and it broke below there, not good. IBM, new low for the year. Oof. Look at that. Here's the high for the year. That was the high of last year. So this was consolidation, moved down, and this was a nice demand zone in the past, but it broke below it. That's bad. Intel. Look what it did. Made a new high for the year, then rejected that, and back inside. Wow, way below this. Not good. Johnson & Johnson. New low for the year. Ha. Also took out that swing low. This was a prior demand zone of buyers. There was also a prior swing low down here. Like I said, we broke below it. So if you've been following my videos for a while, I shared this as a trade idea all the way back here to be bearish. And the trade was already closed by some of us. If you're still in it, okay. Hopefully you took some money, but some of us already closed it. And it was a good trade idea. We trade bearish, making money on the downside. JP Morgan, also inside candle there, consolidation. Coca-Cola. Yep, huge trading range. Higher high, higher low, but close all the way down here. That's suspicious. Yep, I'm going to be, I'm not bullish that one. Nope. McDonald's. New low for the year. Huge consolidation here, broke below it. If you notice, there's a lot of huge candles like this. Yep, there are a lot of orders, pending orders. And again, somebody on the stock exchange in the United States made a mistake. And the mistake was heavy. Yeah. You can read about it. I recommend you go to Bloomberg, read about it. One of the better publications. Less opinion, more research than other media for the business. Or you go to the regulatory exchange too. Next one, 3M. New low for the year. Took out that swing low too. Yeah, huge still down there. But again, lower high, lower low, the trend is down. Merck. New low for the year. There's the high for the year. And Microsoft. New high for the year. Yep, this is the low of the year right here. That was the low of last year, but that was low there. And nice higher high, higher low. So a little inside here too. If you've been following me for a while, I shared this as a trade idea. It was a bullish trade idea. Yep, did very well. Closed and took profits already. Maybe some people are still in it. Nothing wrong if you closed early. Still won. Very nice. Good trade idea we shared. And Nike. Huge trading range. Here's a high for the year. Made a new low for the year. Again, retail. You surprised? Messed up. Procter & Gamble. Look at that new low for the year. And this was a trade idea also showed all the way back here as a bearish idea to be trading bearish. Worked out very well. Travelers, another financial. New high for the year, just shy. Nope, we made a new high up there for the year. Well, let me update this. Or is that one updated? Nope, it's updated. Yep, so new high for the year, but it rejected and closed back down here. Again, it's huge consolidation. Uniform November Hotel. Oof. Broke below that prior low. So it took out, which was originally the low of the year. It made also broke down the low of last year. See, that was the low of last year right there, swing low. Let's open it up, the grid. Here was the low of last year. We took it out. That's not good. We also took out a swing low that was all the way back here, further on. Oh, we just tested it. We didn't take it out. Oh, no, we took it out. Yep. Let's remove this and update this because it's a new low for the year. Content up there. There we go. Lots of problems on that one. Visa, another financial. Oof. Huge trading range. Made a new low for the year. Made a new high for the year. It also took out, over here on the left-hand side, took out these swing points the last year. And then closed back below it. Not good. Horizon. Yep, same thing. Whips all over the place. Whiskey Bravo Alpha. That's huge consolidation, but a green, higher high, higher low. Still holding above the lows of the year. That's good. And Walmart. New low for the year, new high for the year, and closed here. So again, the body, opening and closing, closed right here. Still below the high of the year. Now what's concerning is all these huge candles like this. We'll see if the exchange is going to update that over the weekend to clear up some of that data, or if it's going to leave it like that. Recognize it. Yep. So comparison. Again, Apple, new high for the year. Whereas again, the Dow's what? Inside. Then we look at stuff that do new lows for the year. Procter & Gamble. So again, these 30 companies, weighted average, Apple being one of the ones that weighted the most in this affecting it. There's a lot of them holding it down still. But across the board, you saw there's a lot of leadership, new winners, new highs. Thank you, as always, for spending just a little bit of your time with me. If you've gotten value from this video, if this was helpful, then please consider sharing a small monetary donation to my channel by going below and clicking on my PayPal or Venmo. You can leave a small tip. If you don't want to share financial support, no problem. Just click the like and subscribe and leave a comment, please.